A retired man has been living in an old plane for 17 years in the middle of the forest. Just look at what he has turned it into. If you think that having a country house in the countryside is the limit of your dreams, you are slightly mistaken. A place in the mountains, by a lake, or the ocean is no longer a surprise. The more money you have, the better you can decorate your home. But you're unlikely to get anywhere near as creative as Bruce Campbell. The man wanted something special, something memorable, and he certainly put it into action. Bruce lives in the woods for 6 months every year in his personal Boeing 727. Let's take a look at what he has done with his aircraft. Engineer-inventor Bruce Campbell has always wanted to do something original. And when he decided to buy a plane, he knew it was his dream. The man makes no secret that it wasn't his idea. He heard about it on TV and immediately realized he wanted it. Without thinking twice, the pensioner bought a decommissioned Boeing 727 and started making the dream a reality. The American purchased the aircraft in 1999 for $220,000 and did not regret the purchase at all. In comparison, Bruce also has a house in Oregon, and its value is $23,000. Bruce bought the Boeing 727 in Japan and had to take great pains to transfer it to the US. The cost of the X-aircraft itself was $100,000, but Bruce had to pay $120,000 more to move it to the US. During transportation, the wings and the airliner's tail were removed and then mounted back on the spot. Now the enormous commercial aircraft with 3 engines stands on 3 concrete columns in Oregon in the suburbs of Portland in a wooded area. Bruce gave his time and effort to fix up the aircraft. The retired man has no wife and children, so he had plenty of time to decorate his custom home. The interior of Bruce's plane has undergone severe alterations. In his new home, the retiree has redesigned the cabin, made a staircase, fitted LED lighting, made the floor transparent, and installed a shower and toilet. What makes Bruce most happy is that he left the cockpit with the plane's control panel and some passenger seats. Bruce's airplane is just like an ordinary house. When guests visit him, he asks them to take off their shoes and offers house slippers. Of course, there's no point in claiming that the cabin's interior is spotless and orderly, but Bruce does everything to make his home as comfortable and cozy as possible. He does not hide that the airliner's interior still needs a lot of work, but he enjoys the process rather than rushing into repairs. He is not aiming to make the home as modern as possible, but he wants to get the cabin in shape. So far, Bruce's Boeing 727 project has been completed. The retiree has plans to build a second home from another aircraft in Japan in the future. The retiree believes that every decommissioned aircraft is entitled to a double life. Bruce has heard a lot of different feedback about his plane home and understands that some people don't understand his idea. He insists that he doesn't have to pay attention to the opinions of others. You should always do what you like. In the future, furnished airplanes will be a great, profitable business. But for now, such houses are unusual, so everyone will have to build them on their own. He predicts that they could be sold and converted into hotel rooms and hostels. A few more have already sprung up in Texas, Costa Rica, and the Netherlands. According to reports, over the next 3 years, about 1,500 more planes worldwide will be out of service, so turning them into homes is a worthwhile endeavor. Thank you for watching. Write your opinion in the comments. Would you like to live in such a plane? And do you find such an idea interesting? All the best. Bye!